Well, we haven't been doing too much flying in the past year or so, have we? But hopefully, we're able to do that again soon. And LAX has rolled out its new contactless food and beverage service, which makes it easier for you to go and order your food on your phone or whatever and go pick it up without really seeing anyone. Which sounds kind of sad, Josh, on one hand, but it's helpful for this time that we are living in.
It is very helpful. Now, I actually worked when I was younger in a restaurant, and one of the things that I enjoyed doing was interacting with the guests there. And I know that there were a lot of people that enjoyed the interaction too. But I think in this time, people are really going to be very thankful to be able to get food service in a way that makes them safe and comfortable.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about airports for a minute. That's always a fun topic for discussion. What do you like to do in the airports when you have downtime? You're on a layover, something like that. Maybe you have 3 or 4 hours. What do you like to do?
Well, unfortunately, sometimes I have to work, which is too bad. So, but I don't mind sitting there with my little laptop and maybe having a cup of coffee.
Not a lot of other things you can do.
Not really. A lot of other things you can do. But the other thing that I do like to do, if I can, is I really enjoy reading. So if I have a book or a Kindle, I will try and catch up on my reading. I really try to do as much reading as I can. I think not only is it a good way to spend your time, but it's a good way to build your vocabulary and exercise your mind.
Absolutely. Well, that sounds like you're spending your time well in the airport. Well, let's talk again about LAX's contactless food and beverage ordering system. Do you think this was going to actually work? Will it boost their sales? Maybe some other airports will try this too. Do you think this is a good way to kind of boost the economy or boost the sales in this industry?
I really do. I think, so I've actually traveled in a few airports in this last year. And one of the things that happens now is that flights are spread out a little bit further. That means that your layover time, so that's the time you have to stay in an airport, is a little bit longer. And people don't really get full meals on a lot of the domestic flights. So that's the flights in country in the United States, right? So if you have a lot of transfers you have to do, you're going to be hungry and you want to get good food, and not just prepackaged food, but well, nutritious, hot food, right? So I think this could really boost sales in a lot of different airports.
Absolutely. Well, we end Newsworthy Clips talking about a bizarre story, and it has to do with nature. And I want to ask you, Josh, have you ever experienced something bizarre when you've been out in nature? You and your wife, Pauline, you like to go out and enjoy nature. Do you have a bizarre story you can share with us before we go?
Well, so it's a touching story. It was actually involves a group of monkeys, howler monkeys in Costa Rica. They're beautiful monkeys. They're very peaceful. One of them got electrocuted on electric wire and passed away. And I saw the group of monkeys have what I can only interpret as a funeral service or a memorial service where the monkeys would go down, touch their friend that had passed away, cry out to other groups in the area, and they would answer. It was the most amazing thing I've ever saw.
That is incredible. And thank you for sharing that story. Be sure to check out our Newsworthy Clips article for all the details. We'll see you next time here on Insights.